Destiny 2 Story. Destiny 2 is the sequel to Bungie's slow-burning hit of 2014, which makes it kind of a big deal. In case you somehow skipped the last 3 years, Destiny is an action shooter with RPG elements created by the all-star Bungie team responsible for Halo. It managed to overcome middling reviews and draw a huge fan base thanks to its robust loot system, fun combat, and excellent competitive and cooperative multiplayer modes. When Destiny 2 launched, the original game still had more active players than most of 2017's blockbusters. The one big problem with the original Destiny was its lackluster story and campaign. The story had an at best vague mythos about light-wielding guardians fighting to protect the last human city on Earth from an undisclosed darkness and a basic go-to-this-point on the map and kill things mission format. As a result, the single-player game never really delivered and felt more like a ridiculously long tutorial/appetizer for the multiplayer segments than a well-thought-out campaign. 3 years on, Bungie's taken note and worked hard to fix this issue on Destiny 2, and has done a stellar job crafting coherent story. After picking whether you want to play as a warlock, space wizard, hunter, rogue, titan, Spartan in everything but name, or import your character from the original Destiny, you jump straight into a firefight with invading aliens, known as the Cabal, who are invading Earth. The only difference you'll notice is that each character type has one new subclass that replaces one of the original 3 from the old game and one new. Specifically, the Dawnblade replaces the Warlock's Sunzinger, the Arc Strider the Hunter's Blade Dancer, and finally the Sentinel the Titan's Defender. Not to give away any spoilers, but the opening sequence is Halo-level epic and does a fantastic job of making the seemingly immortal, super powerful Guardians feel like the underdogs. This is helped by a wealth of intelligently paced cinematic cutscenes that introduce you to one of the game's big baddies, the Cabal leader Dominus Gall. The Cabal aren't the most original characters, but their Roman-style armor, deep voices, huge chunky weaponry and lumbering animations make them feel straight out of the Nightmare Warhammer 40K universe. It's this tone that really sells the single-player element throughout the game. Finishing the opening sequence, you don't return to the ultra-modern Guardian Citadel, but instead are forced to find remnant groups in makeshift bases, struggling to survive in the wilderness outside the city walls, or on distant planets. The feeling of vulnerability helps sell the idea that you're actually fighting to save humanity and makes the early segments of the campaign all the more fun, despite the fact that Destiny 2's gameplay is very similar to the originals. Be warned, the gameplay has only had a Call of Duty-style refresh, not a full reimagining. After the opening couple of hours, which are far more linear than the rest of the campaign, the game reverts to the same open-world format